Hello and welcome to this edition of WAOH TV. My name is Aaron Coleman, and I'm here with the Senior Director of Community for Compass North Church, Trish O'Connor. Trish, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. We're here today to talk a little bit about a walk in their shoes, an event put together by Compass North Church coming on later this February. And we're talking about a pretty special event here with a lot of impact that is going out towards some special people in the community. First of all, Trish, this is the fifth annual event. How did this start? How did this come about?
Actually, Aaron, it came from a message in my spirit to share this with Akron, Ohio. I have three kids who have walked in those shoes of addiction, and one in prison and two who are recovered heroin addicts. And knowing that it takes, the whole family needs to be healed. So I just felt like people need to know that. I wanted to share that there are resources out there for the moms, the dads, the brothers, the sisters, the husbands, the wives, the addicts themselves. It impacts families and friends and everybody that you are around. So, and everybody needs that healing.
Yeah, certainly. And talk a little bit about the event itself. Where is it being held this year? What day? What time? What can people know about this event?
The event is being held at E.J Thomas Hall on the Akron U campus. It is Friday, February 23rd. The event doors will open at 6, so you'll have an hour to walk around to the resource tables. I am having 50 resource tables this year, and that's why we went to a bigger venue than our church, because we needed more room. So there will be 50 resource tables, and then at 7 o'clock, the event will begin with our worship band playing. We will have 4 speakers, 2 on addiction recovery. We have and then 1 on sex trafficking and 1 on suicide. There will be a half an hour intermission in between, and we will end with a candlelighting and song at the end of the service.
Absolutely. And when you started the event 5 years ago, did you ever think that it would end up becoming what it became in terms of outreach, in terms of having 50 different resource tables, things of that sort? Because it sounds to me like it's grown each and every year.
It has, and I had no idea. I mean, really, when God planted the idea in my heart, I really didn't even know how he wanted me to go about it. And it really was just reaching out to different people in the community. I went to my pastor and said, can I use the building this night? And he said, sure. And I said, I'll do everything and it won't cost you anything. And I just started making phone calls and setting up tables and inviting speakers. One of my sons actually spoke at the first event and invited a couple of his people that he had gone through recovery with. And then we joined with Rahab, the sex trafficking ministry, and Light After Loss, which is a suicide ministry, and Hope United, and just had some great speakers that first year. And every year it's gotten bigger. And last year we outgrew the hallways with our resource tables. So thanks to the Opioid Healing Fund grant that I got from Akron Community Foundation, I was able to rent a bigger space and make it a bigger event so we can reach more people.
How important are some of those nonprofit groups? Like you talked a little bit about how some of the opioid groups helped you with resource tables and things of that sort. How important are some of those groups to help you with events like this in terms of like grant money and things of that nature?
We just all collaborate together and share our resources when we need them. So we have even started smaller groups that meet monthly, reach out to each other to support each other when we come across a person that needs a recovery bed or furniture for a new house or clothing for their grandkids. Whatever we need, we collaborate together and work together to make those things happen.
And can you tell us a little bit about some of the guest speakers that will be coming to E.J. Thomas Hall February 23rd? I mean, I know you can't probably reveal all of them, but Can you at least share with some of our viewers at least a couple of the guest speakers who will be making their presence known at the event?
Sure. I have Dean Poling will be speaking from Tyler's Redemption Place. And I have Rebecca Socorro, who will be speaking from Total Life Wellness, Women Revived. I have Jim Rice that will be speaking from Light After Loss, which is a suicide nonprofit in Stark County. And I have Rebecca LeMasters, who will be speaking from Voices for Voices, and she will be talking about addiction as well.
Doors open at 6 p.m. February 23rd, E.J Thomas Hall. Don't forget it. And where can people find more information about the event, Trish?
It's on our Facebook page at compassnorthchurch.com. I have flyers out. I've got a commercial on the fish, and also I think it's going to be on 330 to go. So just go to Compass North Church website and Facebook and watch for us on there, and then share it with your friends. We'd love to fill that auditorium with 1,000+ people.
Yeah, and this will definitely be shared on the WAOH Facebook page, as well as YouTube, the Roku channel, the Amazon Prime channel. I'll share it on my personal Facebook as well. Trish, before we go here, is there any particular story or any particular testimony that someone gave over the last 4 years that really, impacted not only yourself, but impacted other people as well, that led them down to a solid path in terms of recovery and things of that sort? Is there anything that you could share with us?
A lot of times we don't get to hear those stories of after, but we know that there's been people that during the event actually signed up for recovery programs and left for a recovery program that night from the event. I've had resource people that said their nonprofit exploded the year after from the contacts they made at the event. And just one of the speakers last year said, we don't really choose to be in this space, this recovery space. Nobody really wakes up and says, hey, I think I'm going to grow up to be an addict, or I'm going to grow up and take care of people recovering from suicide. But I have met the most wonderful people in this space, and people that are just using their messes to spread a message and let them know that, there is hope and healing. God is in the middle of it, and he will help you, and we will help you. And you can walk out of that and be a successful person on the other side.
Trish O'Connor from Compass North Church, the Senior Director of Community, talking a little bit about a walk in their shoes. The event is going on at E.J Thomas Hall, February 23rd. Doors open at 6 p.m. It's free and open to the public. And
yes,
if you want to check that out, if you know someone who you think needs to check it out, have them go to the Compass North Church Facebook page as well. Trish, thank you very much for joining us here and talking about this special event. Good luck to you, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you, Aaron. Have a great day.
You too. And that was Trish O'Connor from Compass North Church talking a little bit about a walk in their shoes. This is Aaron Coleman from WAOH TV. Make it a great day.